How you guys doing? Did y'all hear Jay-Z is out here allegedly paying off accusers, okay? And they said that Beyonce mom, she just a liar, getting caught in a lie from left to right. Honey, I got my homeboy Salone. You guys know Salone, he's a big YouTuber. I want to go and I want to react to his channel or his video because you guys need to hear this. You guys know the Messy Sweet Spot is a reaction channel. So that's what we do, honey. We react to other videos, okay? So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. And let's hear what Salone have to say about Jay-Z and Beyonce mama. Y'all ready to hear this?
Back to the Sloan Show. Let's start off by talking about Jay-Z because it looks like his lawyer, Alex Spiro, claims that Tony Buzbee, this lawyer in Texas trying to take down Diddy, tried to coerce a woman into false allegations. Tony is calling this ridiculous. It's a fascinating time in the Diddy case because Diddy has a few months until he goes to trial, and right now the focus is shifting onto Jay-Z and Jay-Z's attempt to use all of his resources to make himself seem innocent. Now, I do want to state in this video that currently Jay-Z has only one case against him, which is filed by Tony Buzbee. We don't have a bunch of allegations like we do when it comes to Diddy. This report writes that Jay-Z is staying on the offense against Tony Buzbee, informing a judge there's a reason to believe that Tony is pressuring potential clients to make false allegations. I mean, that would be really sick if this lawyer was trying to take these victims and push them to make false accusations saying, hey, you know, he's already in trouble, we'll probably get a big lump sum of money. I mean, that would really make me upset. Tony would then be a bad guy. Maybe we need to investigate him, but I would hope that he's acting in good faith because Jay-Z is acting really defensive. Jay's attorney Alex says a woman reached out to his firm, Quinn Emanuel, on Monday night to share her experience with Tony's firm. According to a declaration filed Tuesday in federal court, one of Alex's associates says she got a phone call from the woman who said she previously contacted Tony Buzbee's firm seeking representation over allegations of trafficking and harm. The woman said she reached out to Tony because she had seen his solicitation for anyone who may be a potential victim of Diddy, but she made it clear her allegations were not related to Diddy. She says despite not having any claims against P. Diddy, for once, he asked her, so when did you meet Diddy? Tried to coerce her, ask her, hey, do you remember when this happened? Kind of talking her into some kind of story, which again, this is what Jay-Z's lawyer is saying. I'm not saying this is actually happening, but this woman could be charged with perjury if she's lying about this this document that she had Alex go and file within the court. So, you know, why would she risk herself unless maybe she's being paid off? She also claims that Tony's firm pressed her to file a lawsuit anonymously and also discouraged her from filing any criminal complaint. She claims she felt directed and coached by Tony's firm to say someone held her down and put drugs in her mouth when that wasn't her experience. It looks like Alex's associate says the woman told her she felt forced to lie. When she refused to change her story, she says that Tony's firm dropped her as a client. Alex says that the woman actually contacted his firm against like the Jay-Z and Diddy things because she felt that Tony's conduct discredits those who are legitimate victims, and she wanted to do it anonymously because she feared retaliation from Tony Buzbee. Now, Tony Buzbee is an outspoken attorney, so of course he's responded to these claims. He says this is so ridiculous. If someone calls our intake and has a viable case that we believe has merit and we could pursue, we will pursue it. We are currently pursuing hundreds of cases against individuals other than P. Diddy. What we won't do is pursue a case that we don't believe has merit. So he's trying to discredit whoever put this complaint in. He says his firm gets a lot of prank calls, and without knowing the name of the woman who called Jay-Z's attorney, quote, I can't speak to what she told the intake folks or to even tell you what this woman claimed when she was called. We certainly don't need to pressure anyone to pursue a case. Now, Beyonce's mother of all people accidentally reacted to this news. Tina denies reacting to Jay-Z's allegations, saying that her account was hacked. So Beyonce's mom was caught liking this Instagram post where he is being accused of doing a horrendous thing to a 13-year-old girl, and she's claiming that she was hacked. What is with these celebrities trying to claim that they were hacked? Like, there's no one out here who's going to hack a celebrity's page just to go and to like a random Instagram post. Like, why? If they were going to go and hack Tina Knowles' Instagram, they're going to do far more damage than just go accidentally like one of these posts, which I think it's really weird that these PR agencies are telling these celebrities, hey, say you were hacked. No one hacked Tina Knowles' Instagram to go go and just like a post. Instagram story, like, yeah, they got him. Like, he's horrible. I've been saying it for years. Maybe I would believe that she was hacked, but then maybe I still wouldn't. She posted on her page, I was hacked. As you all know, I do not play about my family. So if you see something uncharacteristic of me, just know that is not me. Which is such, okay, so are you currently hacked? So if you see something in the future, does that mean you're hacked? Like, I don't quite understand that excuse. I feel like maybe Tina Knowles doesn't even know what hacked means. Beyonce's mother issued another warning in the caption, adding, "Please stop playing with me. No weapon formed against my family shall prosper." Ooh, I'm scared. This person commented, "People be too quick to say they were hacked." Another person wrote, "I'm confused on how they get the accounts back so speedy." I don't think anyone believes that she was hacked. I don't think that anyone believes that Sky Jackson's baby daddy was hacked. I just don't think these celebrities are really hacked. But leave your thoughts in the comments below. I have another update on Tony Buzbee. It looks like he's been sued, so it's not a great week for Tony. Jay-Z isn't the only one targeting Tony Buzbee in court. A former client claims that Tony acted more like his loan shark than his lawyer in a personal injury case. I think that now that Jay-Z is involved in this, they're going to bring a lot of Tony Buzbee news out. This guy named Matthew Ray Thompson Jr. is now unloading on Tony Buzbee, filing a federal lawsuit against him. According to the documents, it looks like Matthew says he was injured in July 2023 as working as a deckhand on a vessel that struck a barge in the Houston Ship Channel. Ouch. Like, a ship injury sounds really terrible. He says he retained Tony, who filed a lawsuit on his behalf in November 2023, which triggered automatic payments to Matthew from his employer. But in the suit, Matthew claims those payments were delivered directly to Tony Buzbee, and then Tony gave him disbursements, one with a very expensive catch. Matthew alleges Tony loaned him his own funds to add insult to injury, also charged him a high interest rate. He claims that Tony held back more than 60% of the money that he was owed, and he alleges that Tony has a rep pulling this move with other clients as well. Now, while Matthew doesn't make any reference to Diddy or Jay-Z by name, he does paint a picture of Tony that's similar to what Jay-Z is saying. So it looks like Jay-Z now probably found this guy and was like, "Hey, I will fund your lawsuit if you go and try to take down this man with me." Matthew says that Tony has become rich by milking settlements with threats of negative attention from people who rely on their public reputations for livelihood. So exactly what Jay-Z is saying. Now, as I mentioned, Tony likes to respond, and he has. Quote, "Jay-Z's investigators contacted more than 40 former clients and apparently found them on Venmo. They were each offered $1,000 to sue me. We have investigators caught on tape admitting that they gave this client, Matthew, money to bring this case. We will be seeking state bar action against lawyers involved because such conduct is a state law crime and also violates the ethical rules that govern lawyers. The case itself is frivolous and will be dismissed as such." That's pretty crazy to think about, that Jay-Z has had people go and contacted through Venmo, sent money to go and bring a case against Tony. It looks like Tony says Matthew in particular was solicited and paid to bring this case. It has no merit. The lawyers who brought it would have seen if they had bothered to do any due diligence. Matthew claims our firm failed to forward him any payments made by his former employer. That is untrue. His employer refused to make any payments to him. He claims the fees weren't explained. That's also patently false. He signed a contract that clearly sets forth the fees. He claims the expenses weren't explained. Again, this is false because he signed an affidavit. So essentially Tony's saying, "Matthew, buddy, you signed all the paperwork. Your little $1,000 from Venmo from Jay-Z's people isn't going to save the day. So give up now." Switching gears, let's talk about this Luigi Mangione. It looks like this guy has been accused of attacking a very powerful insurance executive. To give you guys some context, this Luigi guy is being accused of unaliving this executive in New York, United Healthcare, which I'm not a fan of them either. Not saying that he did the right thing. I do not believe in unaliving people ever. But also, I had so many issues with them when I had them. I don't have them anymore. But either way, this guy is being caught up in this suit, and he was on the run and pretty good at it until a McDonald's employee recognized him and called police, which I saw the picture they were putting up of him on the internet. I can't imagine how anyone would recognize him in public. So kudos to that McDonald's employee. But it looks like people are upset with this person because they got Luigi captured. It looks like the supporters of Luigi are pissed and they're taking it out on McDonald's Yelp page. So Luigi was apprehended Monday in Pennsylvania at McDonald's, and a few hours later, the Manhattan DA charged him with taking the life of Brian Thompson. It's pretty wild that this guy was able to be on the run for so long and leave so many Easter eggs along the way. It seems like he had a very calculated plan, and I can't imagine the kind of movie that's going to come out about this.
This McDonald's was really a turning point in the investigation, but some online are bashing it. We've seen security outside and inside during the day, and Pennsylvania State Police released these new photos of the 26-year-old suspect, Luigi Mangione, inside the McDonald's eating moments before the arrest.
Now, since then, the Yelp page has been tanked because people are mad that Luigi was caught there. They've smeared the site with poor reviews and pretty creative AI images, all revolving around rats. It got so bad that Yelp had to step in and close the comment section, adding a note that the page had been flooded with malicious reviews. This person wrote, "I rarely leave reviews. I didn't want to say anything. As I was leaving, I saw what looked like a rat under a table. I ended up throwing my food away, not going to risk it." Which it doesn't sound like that's true. Another person added, "The employee was on the phone calling authorities on a nice man who simply was enjoying his meal. Maybe teach your employees to stay off their phone and serve customers, and you wouldn't have to deal with complaints. My nuggets also looked like a fried rat." Ew, okay, I can't handle this. I don't want to picture it. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, yeah. So these are some AI images they're posting here. No thank you. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to take a McDonald's break for a minute. Also, look at that burger size to that rat. That's definitely AI. Like right down here in the corner, like right here. See that little tiny burger and that big rat? Ew. I'm in Thailand right now. You should have seen the dragon I saw the other day. They could grow up to 10 feet tall. I keep calling it a dragon, but it was like a gigantic lizard that was in the swamp right in front of me. It was really scary. Now, the yet to be identified employee of the McDonald's is the one who called the cops when the customer spotted Luigi chowing down on breakfast. The twisted reaction from Luigi admirers is hardly a surprise. Even before any suspect was identified in the cold-blooded slaying of Brian Thompson, the assailant was being praised by those who hate insurance companies. If you guys live in America, I'm pretty sure you've probably had an issue with an insurance company. Comment below, just confirm, yeah, we've all had issues with insurance, right? Because I have.
We checked Yelp, and many are review bombing this McDonald's location. A lot of reviews are negative, saying Mangione was ratted out to police. One went as far as calling him Peter Parker, which is the same name as the fictional superhero Spider-Man. Yelp put out an alert saying they've temporarily disabled posting for this McDonald's location.
Now, despite Luigi being accused of some pretty bad crimes, it looks like people are out here trying to support him and even pay for his legal fees. GoFundMe had to go and shut down all these pro-Luigi campaigns. Shortly after Luigi was apprehended on Monday, admirers began setting up GoFundMe pages to help him. Here's a former page that is no longer available, but yeah, it looks like people are trying to defend this guy, which I can't imagine how many people actually donated. And it has a $2 million goal. So, I mean, that's a expensive bill. Also, at the same time, what could they defend him? If he did, in fact, go and commit this crime, is there a world where he could be let go? I can't imagine this. He can't claim self-defense from an insurance company, indirectly blaming the CEO. That just seems like it doesn't make it make sense. But it seems like mere minutes after his name and pictures were out there, twisted admirers began setting up several pages on community-funded sites to help with his legal bills. However, as of Tuesday morning, everything was pulled, and GoFundMe said that's not going to fly. Quote, GoFundMe's terms of service prohibit fundraisers for legal defense of violent crimes. The fundraisers have been removed from our platform, and all donors have been refunded. They should just kept the money and put it towards something else. There's still definitely a large portion of the country that supports the cold-blooded murder of the United Healthcare CEO due to their bitter hatred of health insurance companies. But keep in mind, this guy, he was a father. He's a person. I don't know much about him personally. We're just doing a little Hot Topics coverage.
This killer is being hailed as a hero. Hear me on this. He is no hero. The real hero in this story is the person who called 911 at McDonald's this morning.
Now, because everyone's in holiday season and everyone's loving Luigi, it looks like they've mixed the two and we've got merchandise. I really can't imagine buying any of this. I mean, look, hashtag free Luigi, Mama, I'm in love with a criminal, which I saw be a Britney Spears' song, not Beyonce. Britney Spears' song Criminal was actually trending again because of this man. So, yeah, people are really infatuated with Luigi. What are your thoughts in the comments below? I feel like every time we talk about something viral and something that involves criminal activity, we have to talk about Kim Kardashian. Because at this point, her law background, she just kind of like inserts herself. And it looks like Kim Kardashian's supporters ask her to go and save Luigi, get him a pardon, which that would probably be a really bad look. But it definitely would be the most interesting thing to happen to their Hulu show, because their Hulu show is so boring. They need something like chaotic like this to, speed it up. Get some drama going. Now, there's no way that Kim Kardashian's going to be able to pardon him. Maybe Donald Trump could, if you guys can go and convince him. Even though Luigi has a lawyer, some Kim Kardashian fans want him to be replaced by the reality star. This person tweeted, "Somebody please contact Kim Kardashian and tell her to protect Luigi. He cannot go to jail." Another person adds, "Kim Kardashian needs to get Luigi pardoned and then put him in a Skims campaign." The last part, she might be into the last part. Now, Luigi has a court appearance on Tuesday at the Blair County Courthouse in Pennsylvania, where he was denied bail as his lawyer, Thomas Dickey, announced that he's fighting extradition to New York. Before the hearing, Luigi created a spectacle as he yelled at photographers, prompting the police to rush him inside the courthouse, which I guess because he's arrested, he doesn't have the right to speak, but I'm curious to what he was trying to tell everyone.
That's completely out of touch, and it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
Now, our last story involves both a Kim Kardashian and a criminal reference, O.J. Simpson. His ex-bodyguard claims he has murder confession recording, but police find no evidence. That's pretty convenient. New twist in the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. Police claim they have reason to believe they have a recording of O.J. Simpson confessing to the murders. According to a new search warrant obtained by DMC, cops in Minnesota say they have a thumb drive that they were told has a recording of O.J. admitting to the double murder of Nicole and Ron. What's more, police said they've been told the recording also features O.J. implicating an unknown third party. In the warrant, cops says they seized a backpack containing multiple thumb drives from a man named Iraq Avelli as part of an investigation into a separate case. And it looks like Iraq was one of O.J. Simpson's former bodyguards, which seems like the bodyguards see way too much when it comes to Jay-Z and Diddy and now O.J. It looks like Iraq was arrested in March 2022, and police executed a search warrant to collect evidence, including a green backpack with live ammunition and other items. In June 2024, 2 months after O.J. had died, they got a call from the LA... Wait, I actually forgot O.J. Simpson died. Oh my god, I'm like refeeling it again. I forgot he died. Wait, okay. This is a real moment, guys. I keep up with a lot of like pop culture things and stuff like that, but then I forget sometimes. I'm like, wait, yeah, that happened like 6 months ago. 2 months after OJ died, they got a call from an LAPD detective who advised them that Iraq and his attorney met with the LAPD and told the cops inside the green backpack was a thumb drive with a recording of OJ's confession. So maybe he's trying to get himself out early by providing this. In order to access the contents of the thumb drive, Minnesota cops needed a new search warrant, so they went to a judge and got permission in June. But there's the thing. Legal documents say the results of what's actually on the thumb drive are still pending. Law enforcement sources say the thumb drive in connection was tied up to an ongoing litigation with Iraq, and his lawyer is suing the Minnesota cops to get all of his seized items back. However, in July, a judge denied his motion. So as it stands, the drives are in the Bloomington police custody, but we don't know if they have dug into what's actually on those thumb drives. So we could have a confession on our hands. I don't know. I don't know why they'd be sitting on it. OJ's longtime attorney and executor of his will and trust, Malcolm LaVerge, told TMZ that he thought the LAPD considered the murder case closed and that their position was OJ did it but beat the case, and the police have never actively searched for any other suspects since the end of the criminal trial in 1995. So he's saying, hey, I don't know why you guys are talking about this, because not only do we know that he did it, but he still got away with it. So let's just accept that. Malcolm LaVerge, this lawyer, says he's tried to get his hands on all the evidence, including a letter, gloves, and a pullover cap to auction off to cover O.J. Simpson's debts, but his thumb drive could be the most crucial evidence yet. So
Ooh, woo. Honey, I tell y'all, Salone, he be on it. He be on it. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Bye.